that I'll be looking to go 4 on the trot, and I can guarantee every single other club is trying to upset the party at BMD Northcliffe tonight.
Yeah, look, Northcliffe in yesterday's Super Saturday, we saw the Northcliffe A and B team take 1 and 2, and we saw how excited Shieldsy got. The athletes probably didn't get to go out there and have too much champagne or beer yesterday because they had to come back here again and do it all over again today. But I tell you what, if Northcliffe went 1 and 2 again today, the roof would be lifted. The lids are off.
Yeah, there'll be a few pizzas on the bar from Shieldsy, no doubt, as we see a fast start here. Southern side, Gemma Smith and Piper Harrison of Newport. It's Burley Heads in the middle there with Jasmine Raywood and Emily Doyle also off to an absolute flyer. So they've given her the keys to the kingdom after her win in Super Saturday yesterday. We know she was knocked earlier in those heats, generally with the way they pick their teams, but it's on the southern side here. Surface Paradise, potentially they're off to an absolute flyer.
Yeah, look, one of the girls on the northern side there, I think it is Alexandra Headland. She has gotten off to an absolute flying start there. Emily Doyle's just trying her absolute best to claw her back now. But look, she's doing her best to get up onto that sidewash. There's 4 out in front at the moment with 3 close in behind.
Yeah, Surface Paradise right up there on the north. That does look like the colours of Lucy Derbyshire, as we see Emily Doyle start to come to the front now as well. Grace Harris of Alexandra Headlands right there on her side wash also. As we see now, they start to head towards the front. I can see right there in the middle is that the fried eggs of Surface Paradise. It does Southport, apologies. It does look like Chelsea Gents of Southport. I've been uber impressed with her weekend and how she's paddled, but it's Lucy Derbyshire, it looks like, on the blue and pink ski there for Surface Paradise, along with Emily Doyle and Grace Harris of Alex Headland.
Yeah, the one that we're looking for at the moment is Gemma Smith, the winner of our ski race overall series. We haven't seen the famous pink ski of Gemma Smith. She's back a little bit now as she just comes in the screen duff. She must have got hit at the start of that. She was on the southern end of the start line. She's been hit, but she's working her way back through the field now. But for the moment, it's Emily Doyle out in front for Northcliffe.
Yeah, Northcliffe, the home club, are going to try and do it here. And Gemma Smith, you can see there's the pink ski in 8th spot. She's starting to move through the field as well. She will go around and she will tag Trimmy. Trimmy lifts to another level when it comes to these team events. But right now, it's the attention back at the front. It's Surface Paradise and BMD Northcliffe. It's Lucy Derbyshire and Emily Doyle right in there behind. It potentially could be Summer Ralston of Alex Headland or Grace Harris. Hard to tell, but it's an Alexandra Headland club. Their checkered quartered club cap for the 100-year anniversary of Alex Headland. But look out the back there, the pink ski starting to roll into this one, Gemma Smith, but potentially a leading wave for Lucy Derbyshire.
Wave on here, look at this.
Look at the skills there from Lucy Derbyshire as she starts to push on down that one. Emily Doyle does enough to get down it as well. So it's Surface Paradise and BMD Northcliffe. They're separated by what? All of 800 metres across this stretch of beach here on the Gold Coast. And right now, there is inches separating them.
Lucy Derbyshire must have been inspired.
Sorry, Paulie.
Look at that. That is absolutely chaos as we see the skis go rolling in there. 1, 2, 3 skis sideways. Do you think Lucy's been a little bit inspired from watching Ali Day's win just now? She's gone, all right, I've seen it. Let's go. Let's take a double.
Not only inspired by Ali Day's performance, but her partner in crime, Finny Askew, finishing second. She would be inspired by that as well. But Emily Doyle gets off a clean ski and she shows a clean set of heels to Lucy Derbyshire, who had to go the long way around that race 1 ski there. She is well and truly into her work, as we see as well. Alexandra Headland, where did they come from? They have snuck on through and gone by there. It's Taylor Halliday. We had 3 bites at the cherry. We got it right on the 3rd time there, Paul. Taylor Halliday of Alex Headland, but look at Lucy Derbyshire go on by. She's about to run past her. She will tag Dr. Roy of Surface Paradise. So he's a doctor by day, he's a ski paddler by night. He fights crimes and he saves lives.
Dr. Roy, he might have to be booking himself in tomorrow. He had a little bit of a mishap earlier in the heats. He actually knocked one of his teeth out in the ski semi-final. So let's hope that he is back out there, and he is. That's him on the black race 1 ski. Look at him go. He's not scared. He's ready to rip in, as we can see Jamo Porter up to the northern side there, the coach of Alexandra Headlands. Jamo Porter and Miss Dr. Roy, out there in front.
Yeah, Dr. Roy, Dr. Sam Roy, to you, Matt Poole. But it's going to be Sam Roy and Surface Paradise that leads them out. Jamo Porter, I was corrected yesterday. He's not the head coach, he's the ski coach. So, Petey Hansen, if you're watching, that's a pint for me at Growlers the next time I'm down there. I got it right this time. Giving chase, though, is that the Burley Heads crew? Is that the Newport crew of Mitch Trim? It is. It's the white and black ski of Mitch Trim that's just starting to come into shot right now. But it's the black ski of Sam Roy out in front. Jamo Porter gets a nice bit of clean water though and gets on by as Sam Roy gets airborne.
How good is Mitch Trim in team events? There is nobody that lifts like Mitch Trim for a team event. He was a long way out of screen there, and those two boys are extremely quick in Sam Roy and Jamo Porter, but already now Mitch Trim is alongside Sam Roy, sitting nice and tight on Jamo Porter's tail wash, and he's probably, I reckon he might be a little bit frustrated after that ski. He's going, boys, out of my way, I'm coming through.
Yeah, Mitch Trim, don't just rule him out as a team competitor. He's an all-around good guy, and he's a master of that. He just hasn't been able to crack the race win this season as Jamo Porter's first to the shore and partners cans. Surface Paradise there in third. It's Newport in the middle. So we go Queensland, New South Wales, Queensland here in the Summer of Surf Relay. Who will take the crown on Northcliffe Beach as Trim goes up on the inside there of Jamo Porter, pushes him really wide, but they turn for home. Jamo now starts to fight on back. He's going to get the best line into that shore and partners can to turn for home as we see trying to mount him there. Mitch Trim, there is no love out there at all, is there, Paul?
Not at all. And Jamo Porter would have been trying to take a really tight line and not let him up the inside. So that's probably why Trimmy had to drop back a little bit and try and hold his ground.
Yeah, we can see now Jamo Porter just starting to get away, but look at the run on here for Sam Roy out the back. Mitch Trim also rolling down one now. So it looks like they may just pick that one up from the ski cans. The race one cans go by. The lap collective cans in the mix there as well. It's Jamo Porter and Mitch Trim go to town right now. Mitchy Trim just trimming away nicely there on the top of that wave. Looks like he's got a little bit of a roll on. He's starting to break away from Alexandra Headland. It's the Newport Club. They would love to play spoiler to the BMD Northcliffe party.
Look at that paddle from Mitchell Trim. You're talking about two of the best ski paddlers we've seen, and he has just gone over and above there. He's flying on that way and so much power down to the water.
Yeah, we can see as well, though, on that southern side, it's Dr. Sam Roy and the Surface Paradise crew that have come back into this as well. We thought they might have been left behind, but Sam Roy will not be denied right here, and he is fast across the sand, so watch him work through this transition here as Mitch Trim kicks his feet. Mitch Trom? Don't know who that is. Mitch Trim keeps his feet. Sam Roy, though, look at the wheels on Sam Roy. He is flying for Surface Paradise. Jamo Porter trying to do his best. He's not the head beach coach, he's the head ski coach, and you can probably tell why right there as Mitch Trim comes on through first with Newport. Sam Roy trying to chase him down. They're going to tag the surf swimmers. It's Sarah Locke and Claire Van Campen of Surface Paradise.
Yeah, look at that. You can see how much these girls want it. There's plenty of prize money on offer at the closing races of this 6-person Summer of Surf relay race. We can see the rest of the field still coming in. That's Benny Carberry of Burley coming in. Watch out. Look at the skis going every which way. We almost had one of our competitors go over there as we see them navigating their way across that little low tide bank and trying to stick out of the way of the rest of the competitors that are coming in.
Yeah, this is really challenging in the Summer of Surf relay. We can see Alexandra Headland also right back in the mix there. That's Emma Woods.
Yep. Emma Woods doing, she's back in this as well. Where'd she come from? She just went, and Northcliffe back in fourth there as well.
Yeah, it was Jamo Porter who was right there with Mitch Trim and Sam Roy, but they left him for dead through that transition, and then Emma Woods just fought back into this one. But it's Sarah Locke of Newport. She is an absolute gun. She was the North Bondi champion in the surf race, trying to swim away from Surface Paradise and Alexandra Headland. It's the Newport Club of New South Wales that are trying to upset the BMD Northcliffe Club. They have won 3 on the trot. New South Wales are trying to take the Summer Surf Relay crown back to the New South Wales state, taking it south if they can, but it's right now a really good battle. Sarah Locke just starting to eat into this advantage and grow by the second.
She's had some incredible surf swims this summer, but this is probably going to be the one she needs to really stand up for. Northcliffe, though, I could just see out of screen, they're fighting their way back into it now. They've got a huge couple of big swimmers and board paddlers to come, so they definitely on the home beach don't want to let this one go.
No, they don't want to let let this go any second now. And Sarah Locke is just starting to grow. Is that their Surface Paradise? Still, it is in second spot. Alexandra Headland right there in the mix. Can we pick up 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th? Where is the chase pack? As you can see, the drone starts to pan on out. We see Sarah Locke well and truly out in front now and in command. She's taking a very different course and line to the Surface Paradise, and Alex Screwen, you can see she adjusts at the very end there. She never had the Lap Collective can in her sights. Surface Paradise and Alex Headland taking a much more direct route to the can. That may just become pivotal in this race, Paulie.
Oh, that might be costly. She hasn't lost the lead, but she certainly allowed them back into the race there. As we can see, she just rounds that Lap Collective can second and third. Newport and Surfers, very, very close behind her. There is a little bit of a gap still. We can't see 4th coming into the screen just as yet, but she's making her way along the back of that can. She'll turn this one and make her way home.
Yeah, it looked like she was getting that lead out to 30, 40 metres at one stage there, but it's only about 10 now. So a little bit of course management, as you like to say, Paulie, going awry there for Sarah Locke of Newport. Claire Van Kampen really trying to close this one down on her, and Emma Woods of Alexandra Headland right there in the mix as well. The Bluff Bar of Alex would be going great right now as they were the kick-off event of our Premier calendar. They were at a 10,000 at the Shaw and Partners Hayden Kennedy Classic. They would love to steal it away from BMD Northcliffe. Here is the chase back there, though. In 4th, 5th and 6th is BMD Northcliffe, Newport B and Maroochydore right there with Tiani Massey.
Yeah, look at this. We have still absolutely got a race on. We're only 3 legs into this of 6. Who are we going to have coming up here? We've got Newport out in front. We've got Surfers Paradise, and we've got
Alex Headland there.
Alex Headland's Cooper Williams, potentially Ali Day, and then who from Newport would be swimming?
I would say that it's going to be Max Beattie swimming for Surface Paradise. He had a phenomenal swim yesterday in the Summer of Surf Relay. He's been back to his best form this weekend, no doubt. I think Ali Day will already be celebrating. He'll be popping the champagne bottles. I think you'll probably find that it's the like of someone like a Tex Dixon that will paddle the board. So Ali Day will be on the beach cheering him on from the sideline in this Summer Surf Relay. I think in this swim for Newport, I'm not going to go out there and predict the future. I'll wait to see what happens. As we can see coming into the wave zone now, the girls go south, they go north, they go all across the beach here on the Gold Coast, and Sarah Locke almost kicks onto one, gets a nice little rise from that there, and out the back we've got waves on. Do we have any competitors on? As Sarah Locke is about to pull down one, as Claire Van Kampen as well just misses that. Sarah Locke gets the ride there. The Newport club start to edge away.
That was a huge wave from Sarah Locke there. That was a big moment in the race. As we can see a couple of the girls there, I can see Maroochydore on that next one. That very well could be Tiani Massey. If she's just pulled this wave, she's come through. I'm going to say that they're going to stand up in second with only 2 legs to go.
Yeah, there's something scary about confidence in surf sports. If Tiani Massey was on that wave, that is on the back of her emphatic win in the Shannon Eckstein Iron Woman Classic earlier this afternoon. She's your 2024 champion. If you've joined it at the tail end of the broadcast, we're in the middle of the Summer of Surf Relay. It's Newport out in front. It looks like Maroochydore are starting to chase her down. It's Tiani Massey with a big swim after her Iron Woman crown earlier. She was the race winner. It was Lana Rogers, the series winner. There goes the cyborg, Jackson Borg. He's got all the right codes for this weekend, and he will fly out there in the water, tagging onto the Maroochydore team. It's hard to pick up who it's going to be swimming for them, but they roll on through as well and run on down. Is it Jolie Piper of Maroochydore? There's Finny Askew swimming there for Surface Paradise. So Finn Askew will be swimming. That will leave Max Beattie on the board, I do believe, and that means that Maroochydore have now overtaken Surface Paradise and moved into second spot.
Yeah, look at that. The runners are working so hard here, the swimmers. That low tide bank must be an absolute killer. For most of the Ironmen and women that have had to back up and do these legs, they must be absolutely exhausted. We've seen them go around the cans 3 times for the Ironman races, and now in and out through that low tide bank. Their legs and calves, they're going to be exhausted.
Look at the battle, though, in 4th, 5th and 6th. Redhead Dan the Man Collins, Northcliffe Nick Sloman and Alex Headland, Cooper Williams, 3 absolute freaks and superfish. But look at the lead that the Newport team are starting to get on there as you get a good shot of the beach. You can see the crowd there. They're all on their feet. There'll be a tense energy on the sand right now. They've been absolutely spoiled for surf sports action. If you're not enjoying this, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, look at that. Jackson Borg would be so nervous in this swim race. He's got a very, very handy lead. But just as you mentioned before, when you know Nick Sloman swimming you down, there's nothing more terrifying.
No, not at all. Nick Sloman, the superfish. And is that him there that's just started to sneak on through? No, that is Jolie Piper there of Maroochydore. So you can see the top of screen is Newport there from the New South Wales state. Up on here, the Sunshine Coast Club, Maroochydore, a proud club full of history. And swimming on through the middle is Finn Askew after the second place performance in the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic earlier. He's trying to back it up for his club as the boys roll on through and go under those waves. Nick Sloman will be trying to get the home club right back into the hunt here because we've got 2 legs to go after this one. It'll be the male and female board.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the tightest finishes, I reckon. We've seen a few big sprint finishes today, but God, I'd love to see one in a Taplin. Have we seen a sprint finish in a Taplin in a while? I honestly say because of the length of the race and 6 different legs and disciplines, I don't recall too many sprint finishes.
This is by far the closest finish that we are bound to get in this season of the Summer of Surf. And what a way to finish the best weekend of surf sports action we have had in recent history. The 2024 version of the Shannon Eckstein Shaw and Partners Financial Services Classic has delivered here.
That duff, man. Look who's coming onto screen just there. Sorry to cut you off.
Don't be sorry.
Jackson Borg was out in front and he is an incredible swimmer, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Northcliffe cap emerges. That's Nick Sloman into second already and flying.
You say sorry when you've done something wrong, Paulie, and cutting me off is the best thing you've done all day because my voice is absolutely shot.
We're both hanging in there, Duff. This is exciting, though. Come on, let's live for the last Summer of Surf Taplin relay.
Yeah, these athletes feel like they've gone through pain today. My emotions can't handle what we've witnessed this afternoon, but it's Jackson Borg right now out there for Newport, chasing down. Now look at the swim of Nick Sloman. He is an absolute freak. He was 5th at the World Championships only a couple of months ago. He will be at the Paris 2024 Olympics flying the flag for Australia, but right now he is flying the flag for BMD Northcliffe. But Newport, Jackson Borg is not letting him go. We see a few little bumps start to roll through on the southern side. I don't think it'll come into play here for the leaders of the race as we see a few more bumps roll on through. We pick up Nick Sloman in the wave zone. Can he get anything there? Can we get... Is Jackson Borg on that one? There he is. He pops on out. Jackson Borg has found himself a wave, Paulie. This is it. 2 legs to go. The female and male board paddlers are going to finish it off for the Summer Surf Relay.
Oh, I can almost feel that sigh of relief from Borgie there. He would have known Nick Sloman was starting to get a little bit closer, but when you pull down that wave, you're like, here we go. Get me to the beach. Get my toes in the sand. And he is electric through these transitions.
Yeah, he's an absolute specimen of a human being. He's been chiseled from granite rock all the way from Malta. And look at the muscles on that man. They call him the Maltese Bullet, and he's absolutely flying. I like to call him the Cyborg, though, because he is barely human.
Have a look at that. And who else is he going to take? None other than Lizzie Wellborn, one of the greatest women board paddlers to go. This Newport team is not running out of talent.
No, they won't run out of talent until this is all but over. As Nick Sloman, that is a very substantial lead now. That wave from Jackson Borg may just become the winning wave of this Summer of Surf relay. Nick Sloman worked so hard to get his club back into it, but the silky surf skills from Jackson Borg are what matter at the end of the day. A big swim as well from Hayden Cotter. He's pulled Manly all the way from 8th place up into 3rd. Finney Askew of Service Paradise in 4th. Cooper Williams and Sam Frost. He has had a weekend out, but look there at the as they go back out. It's BMD Northcliffe's Hannah Scully, the 4-time Summer of Surf champion. She's going to try and chase down Lizzie Wellborn of Newport.
Yeah, look at that. Hannah Scully is so quick across that beach. When you talk about sprinters, she's got to be one of the fastest up the beach. So across this low tide bank, Hannah Scully was like a whippet then. As you can see her now just starting to pop a couple of these waves. And the top of the screen, we can see Lizzie Wellborn. That is 1 and 2. Lizzie Wellborn is entering this back break now. She's going to be be popping up and over these ones.
Nice clean pop there from Lizzie Wellborn. She is a surf skill wizard out there, but Hannah Scully's right through that. And what I see is Lizzie Wellborn getting caught up on that back bank, but Hannah Scully's not close enough, so she's copying all of those waves here on the shore. She may even not get through that one there, as we see Lizzie Wellborn, one more to get over. She's now in that clean green water, and that's the place you want to be in.
Yeah, look at her going to work right now. She's so renowned for this incredible technique. She's got such a high fast stroke rating, but so much power as well. She is flying along, getting that board moving. As you can see, she's doing it for Newport.
Yeah, Newport will be very much loving this right now, taking it away from their closest rivals. I think if there's anyone that can rival the BMD Northcliffe Club at the Australian titles later this year for the overall club point score, it is that of the Kinghorn Academy Newport. And Lizzie Wellborn has the team out in front of this Summer of Surf relay right now. We can see the rating. She is flying out to those race one cans.
Yeah, look, she's going to work. You can see both the girls there doing very, very well. Lizzie Wellborn in one. As she approaches that green race one can, she'll have a little bit of a look, I reckon, back here at Hannah Scully, just to sort of get an idea where she is. But once she turns that second race can, with that southerly breeze, you'll see her. She will not look back anymore. She'll pin the ears back and make her way back to the beach. And that last tag, the sixth leg, probably going to be Chucky Brooks. We'll wait and see, but that nervous last tag.
Yeah, I know you pride yourself on your brains, Paulie. What do you reckon the lead is right now?
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be 1.5 can lengths. I don't know. I'm not going to put a metre distance on it, but she's got well over the distance between the two race one cans.
I think you're about right there. 1.5 cans sounds good to me as Hannah Scully makes the turn for home. Lizzie Wellborn's already on her way home, and there's a few swell lines starting to roll through. We might have wave on there for Lizzie Wellborn. You can see there, we get the back of the swell. It's a lot bigger
Wave
on the
on.
face, and it's big enough for Lizzie Wellborn to pull down. Could that beat a winning wave? Jackson Borg with the surf skills before. This gap is going to open up, because that to me looked like the last wave of the set, Paulie.
Yeah, look, I think Newport have got one hand on the trophy now. They had a very, very commanding lead. As we saw that drone shot just then of Lizzie Wellborn back to Hannah Scully, it was very substantial, and I dare say after this wave it's going to be even bigger again. Newport are very close to crowning themselves the Summer of Surf Relay champions, I reckon.
And what a turn of events we had. We called it in the last leg of the men's swim there. So the last leg of the swim component, where there was 6 so close side by side, thinking we're going to have a close finish here. The skills then of Jackson Borg to get down that wave to pull it. And look at the game face of Lizzie Wellborn. She means business, and the business is what the rest are getting. It's time to get down the business as she makes her way through. Look at the Shore and Partners VIP pavilion right there. That is looking tremendous on the beach as she goes on through the other 2 pavilions. They would be enjoying themselves right now, wouldn't they, Paulie?
Imagine those VIP marquees. I'll bet you they are absolutely hitting the roof with all the action and energy that they've been seeing all day. As we can see now, the tag has been made, and that is none other than Chucky Brooks going in for the Newport Club in 6th leg.
And look at Hannah Scully trying to chase him down. So she's trying to close that gap as much as she can. She'll go around and she'll tag Odin Parrish. But Chucky Brooks has had a great season so far, and he is flying out here for the Newport Club. As we can see, he's just starting to make his way through the shore break for the first time. Looks like he's going to get up and over that one. Another clean wave, and he might just be into a bit of open water with just the back break to contend. As we can see as well, Odin Parrish starts to go like the clappers.
He is absolutely flying. Odin Parrish running makes me nervous, but also excited. He looks a little bit out of control, but he's moving extremely quick. He goes flying along that sandbank. I was going, please, just don't hit a pothole, Odin.
Yeah, you can see Odin Parrish there, just right there in the shoreline, trying to get through that shore break. And Chucky Brooks is well and truly out the back. As you can see, the chase pack there, just trying to do as much as they can to get them back and to get them going. And beautiful shots, the Gold Coast skyline right there, as we can see on BMD Northcliffe Beach. The final stages of this Summer of Surf relay.
Wave
we find,
here.
wow, over the top of that one, Chucky Brooks. And you'd almost say that might just be enough. There'd be a sigh of relief from the Newport Club. The tent would have just gone a little bit silent, and the energy will start to feel a buzz. There's something special about a Taplin win, isn't there?
Oh, it's the best. It's the best energy and atmosphere. When you get together with all your teammates, the guys that you train, and guys and girls that you train alongside week in, week out, and you can pull it together on the big stage at an event like this and get a win, it's just, yeah, it's very, very special. So there's no doubt about it. That Newport club, when you talk about athletes or that are very patriotic or proud of their club, Newport's got to be right up there with one of the best.
Absolutely. Club pride in spades. As you can see, Odin Parrish still with the task ahead of him to try and close this gap on Newport. Now, there's one thing that Mitch Trim would trade for the world. He would give away 1 million individual accolades if the Summer of Surf Relay went home with Newport. He won't care about this second spot that he had earlier where it was so close to taking the title before Corey Fletcher too quick went past him. He will give it all away right now if Newport can finish the job off. You would say, what, still a can and a half pulling?
Oh, maybe a little bit less now. Odin Parrish has not given up by any means. He's absolutely flying on that board. Chucky is well into his way home, and I dare say he'll get the job done, but Odin does not want to give up.
About the only thing that can beat Newport now is the wild surf conditions here we've had all over the last 2.5 days of action. But this is it. Newport starts to grind. They start to lift. And I think you could almost write their name on the trophy because Charlie Brooks is on the top of that wave there. As you can see at the back of the shot, Odin Parrish just turns the race 1 can. So it does look to me like Newport have got a big enough lead. If he gets to the wave zone now, gets down this wave, it might just be enough to start the cheers and pop the champagne bottles because Newport are going to do it here on the final weekend of the Shaw and Partners Summer of Surf in the Summer of Surf Relay. Newport upset the home beach BMD Northcliffe and they take home the crown. They stop a run of 3 straight Taplin wins there for Northcliffe on their home beach over the last 2 years, and they spoil the party on the biggest stage under the biggest lights.
Couple of fist bumps from the boys
there from Charlie Brooks. What a clinical performance, all led there off the beach by the young lady Gemma Smith, the surf skills of Jackson Ball, the supreme swim of Sarah Locke, the board paddle of Charlie Brooks and Lizzie Wellborn, and they get to celebrate this one here. Well done, Newport, winners of the Shaw and Partners Shannon Eckstein Summer of Surf Relay.
Yeah, look at that. Well done. Take a bow, boys and girls. That was incredible. Very good. And Odin Parrish there just making his way, wading in across it. He didn't give up as well. What a great day he's had and a great weekend. Who are we going to have in third? I'm trying to scan out to see.
I think that's where the race will be. Obviously, BMD Northcliffe are going to come across the line in second spot. So it's Newport in first, Northcliffe in second. But the minor places is where the action's going to be. Who is it that's going to be third? We've got a run across the beach. It's Maroochydore and Surface Paradise. It's Joel Piper versus Tex Dixon. Now, Tex Dixon can motor if he gets up and goes, but Joel Piper shows him a clean set of heels. He's going to have enough. They're going to stand on the podium alongside BMD Northcliffe and the winners Newport, but it's Maroochydore that gets the third spot in front of Surface Paradise, but they will be happy with the chalky medal, will Surface Paradise. As you can see, Lizzie Wellborn comes on over, gives Charlie and Gemma a big hug and says, we did it, we're taking the trophy home to New South Wales.
Oh, how exciting for them. Isn't it good when you see the club mates all down there smiling? Mitchell, Trim, Lizzie, the whole lot of them. Come on in, guys, get on over. We want to hear from you. Tell us about the race. Tell us about the win.
I'm on the beach with Lizzie Wellborn. We've said it time after time, day after day. To go home with the open 6-person mixed Taplin is to go home with the biggest win of the day.
Absolutely, and to win this one, which is the biggest Taplin of the whole Summer of Surf, is so exciting. We've been, as a team, working so hard for this all season and have come close, and we're so excited to have won this one.
Charlie, you headed in last. You had a big lead. Borgie had a fantastic swim. How was the pressure with Odin Parrish chasing you?
Not going to lie, I was pretty nervous, but all I had to do was just not make any mistakes, and the team set up the race perfectly for me. So I was pretty lucky. I just got to celebrate at the end, but they did most of the hard work. So we've been due one of these this season, and we're so happy to take the win today.
They set it up, but you executed it perfectly. What a way to finish the Shaw and Partners Financial Services Summer of Surf Shannon Eckstein Classic 2024. Well done, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Well, Paulie, as we see Lizzie Wellborn there just in the final stages of that Summer of Surf relay. She comes down that wave, she will go around and she will give the honours over to Charlie Brooks, who gets the victory lap. Is there a better place to be than in Charlie Brooks' position, where he gets to go around the cans, do his job, but get the winning glory shot at the very end?
It is a funny one, isn't it, the Taplin? It's always very good like that. If your first 5 teammates do their job really, really well, you get to get all the celebrations, the photo finish, you get to break the tape, and sometimes you don't have to do the most amount of work, as we see in that case. Charlie Brooks had a very good paddle, but look, the rest of the team, there's no doubt about it. They set it up for him, and he just absolutely anchored that to the finish.
Yeah, look at that. A superstar team there of Newport. Lizzie Wellborn, Gemma Smith, Sarah Locke, Jackson Borg, Mitch Trim and Charlie Brooks. Now that is a team that could contend every single Summer of Surf relay they compete in. We're just getting